marked birthday of His Excellency Governor Aduza Bello by Mohammed Salim Okino. My name is Mohammed Salim Okino. I live in Daura, one of the local government areas of Katsina State. In celebrating the birthday of His Excellency Governor Aduza Bello, I will tell you little about his biography. Permit me to also shed little light on his achievement and why he deserves to be ushered into Aso Rock as the next president of this country. Aduza Bello is a Nigerian politician, businessman, and current governor of Kogi State. He was born at Okino on June 18, 1975, and he is the youngest in 6 children. He did his primary and junior secondary school in Agasa and senior secondary school in Suleja, Niger State. He obtained degree in accounting and master degree in business administration, both from ABU Zaria. He is married to Amina Oya Bello, Hafi Bello, and Rashida Bello. Governor Bello is a lover of sport and fitness, especially boxing. Now his achievement as the governor of Kogi State. Kogi people around the world have always dreamt of having a governor who will launch the state on the national and international stages, a unifier who will collapse the walls of division, a patriotic leader who places service above elections in Alhaji Bello. Their prayers were answered. It might interest you to know that before the advent of the present administration, the state was sharply divided along ethnic lines created by this unity, as politicians planted division in the minds of our people for their own selfish political gains. The coming of Governor Bello was a fresh breeze that will shape the mentality of Kogi people. They were glad to have a unifier as governor. Projects were spread all over the state and the institutions of government were ushered into a new vista of development. All the appointments under his administration were spread, a situation which has helped break down the barriers of ethnic jingoism. Out of his small strides and gigantic achievements, let me speak on a few. Security. One of the areas the administration of Alhaji Bello has performed most beautifully is the areas of security. From being one of the most insecure and dreaded states when Governor Bello took over, the state has risen to become one of the safest states in Nigeria today. Before the coming of the present administration in the state, insecurity was rife. Robbery and kidnapping were perpetrated with reckless abandon. The state was helpless while the reign of terror continued. But Governor Bello has changed the narrative today. He has provided over 200 utility vehicles for patrol and procured sophisticated gadgets for Operation Total Freedom, established by the federal administration to stamp out criminal activities in the state. Intelligence gathering is seamless, and properties which were proceeds of crime were destroyed to serve as a deterrent to others. The result is here. Kidnapping and armed robbery has dropped over 92%. Healthcare. Quality healthcare delivery has been one of the greatest achievements of the present administration in Kogi State. Apart from the ongoing state-of-the-art medical diagnostic center that is threatening to be the best this nation has ever witnessed, a lot of achievements are ongoing. People of God, when other states were busy locking down businesses, worship centers, and money-making centers, losing millions of naira on a daily basis, Governor Bello made sure his people obeyed the rules of COVID-19, but never locked down his people. No wonder it was evident in the unprecedented revenue generated from Kogi State during the period. While other states were committed to making money on COVID-19, Governor Bello was busy providing a Healthcare Plus program, which has been hailed as one of the best healthcare policies in this nation today, as attested by the Honorable Minister for Health, Professor Isaac Adewale. Women and youth inclusiveness into politics. The government of Bello has gone far beyond the 35% affirmative action for men, and has made Kogi State a pesetal and a model in gender inclusiveness. The purposeful and conscious effort of his government to place women and youth in sensitive and strategic position in the governance structure of Kogi State has made him stand out among the rest. Recently, Governor Abdullah has been honored with the award of the most gender-sensitive governor in Nigeria by a non-governmental organization. It is on record that the governor is the only one amongst his colleagues with a female aide-de-camp (ADC) in Nigeria. The secretary to the government of the state and head of civil service are women. He ensured that all the vice chairmen and council leaders in each of the 21 local government areas are women. There is a minimum of 3 women as councillors in each of the local government areas. There are more than 70 women in position of authority, which includes but not limited to Director General, Managing Director, Chairperson of Board, Commissions and Agencies. Some are commissioners, special advisors, senior special assistants, personal assistants and special assistants. This is why we need him at the presidential pedestal. Come 2023, when the righteous leaders are on the throne, the people rejoice. Education. Education is at the top of the thematic areas of the New Direction agenda, and it is the best resource of any society and the bulwark for development and transformation. The administration has embarked on the following projects in the educational sector. Construction of 50-bed capacity hostel at Government Girls Secondary School, Opangede. Construction of library extension at the Kogi State College of Education, Technical, Kaba. Completion of hostel project at Government Science Secondary School, Echeke in Omala Local Government Area. The structuring of the Ministry of Education and its agencies to guarantee a good education for the people of Kogi State. Several ongoing projects at the Kogi State University, Aniba, and the Kogi State Polytechnic, Lokoja. Proscription of ASU from the Kogi State University is one of its landmark achievements. Now you are sure of graduating at the right time, unlike when students spent 6 years for the course of 4 years in the name of ASU strike. Employment and empowerment. Apart from the employment in forestry and vigilante service, the government has also employed health officers, law officers, and other categories of the workforce. The state government has also set up a fund to which it has been paying tuition fees for indigent students across the state. Thousands of youth and women were trained and empowered through the Office of the Special Advisor to the Governor on SDG and Job Creation. The state government has also sponsored the management of critical health conditions, both at home and abroad. The fund has helped save many lives. Indeed, Governor Abilu's administration is committed to the elimination of gender inequality in governance, discrimination and violence against women and girls. He strives an agenda for unity and peaceful coexistence amongst all tribes in the state, has shown that same history will repeat itself if given the opportunity to lead Nigeria. GYB to PYB is a sacrosanct mission. Join us now. At this juncture, permit me to communicate with my people in my local dialect. Anda Nebira, Anawa Avaibe, Da Vobe, Das Rope His Excellency, Yaya Adoza Bello. Kona Wuzo, Iwera Ka 12 di Hunani, Avonin.